From now onwards I will make few videos, and these videos will help you to choose antibiotics, which antibiotic to choose when. Let's say you are in emergency department and one patient on chemotherapy presented with fever for 2 days duration and he has neutropenia. His neutrophil count is 200. You examined him, he did not have any skin infection, his vitals are stable, he is oriented to time place person, he has fever. You did not find the source of infection. His lung examination, his chest x-ray is normal, abdominal examination is normal, urine analysis is normal, skin examination is normal. Now what will you do? Whether you will admit this patient or discharge this patient first of all. Second, what antibiotics will you add? He has fever. Definitely you will send for blood culture, but empirically what antibiotics will you add to him? So regarding admission, you can discharge this patient after 4 hours of observation in the emergency department. Given his condition, he does not have sepsis, his vitals are stable, right? So on discharge you can add oral ciprofloxacin plus amoxicillin and clavulanic acid. But let's say a patient has some comorbidities like any structural lung disease, right? So if you suspect a high risk feature, then you admit the patient for IV antibiotics. So while you admit, which antibiotics will you add? So I am giving you one option. So first add only piperacillin, tazobactam. Second, add IV cefepime. Third, add piperacillin plus vancomycin. Fourth, add piperacillin, vancomycin plus antifungal. So which one will you choose? First is only piperacillin, second is only cefepime, third is piperacillin plus vancomycin, fourth is piperacillin plus vancomycin plus antifungal. So by this time you might have chosen your option. Now let me tell you the answer. This patient does not have any skin infection and no catheter inserted in his body. So likely gram positive bugs or MRSA is less likely in this case. So vancomycin is not required. So only piperacillin or only cefepime will suffice in this case. So only one antibiotic is required. If patient is hemodynamically unstable, sepsis, septic shock, then definitely you have to add vancomycin. Or if you get MRSA positive in blood culture, definitely you have to add vancomycin. But if it is the condition is not like that, then only one antibiotic, either piperacillin or cefepime will suffice. You do not even need to add meropenem or imipenem, because we reserve these carbapenems for bacteria which produce extended spectrum beta lactamase. So do not use rampantly meropenem. I have seen using this drug rampantly in rural health setup where there is lack of antibiotic stewardship. And regarding antifungal use, you can add antifungal after 4 days if fever is not resolving. Otherwise, do not add from the get-go. Wait till 4 to 5 days at least to take the antibiotic its effect, right? If you add everything from the get-go, it will contribute only to antibiotic resistance. It will not help the patient. I am not telling you this guideline. This IDSA says this. They have algorithm to choose which antibiotics when and how many antibiotics to choose. You can check the guideline by Infectious Disease Society of America about neutropenic fever.